What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. My name is Nick Parsons. This is the Betting Memo. And on today's show, we're going to have a featured capper who will have a featured free play. We're going to have the Gold Sheet free play. The Gold Sheet has been around since the late 1950s, and I'll speak on them in a little bit. And we'll also have a Parsons Best Bet client play. I'm coming off 4 straight winners. But guys, before we get to any of that stuff, I have to tell you about Tuesday's featured package. And so Tuesday's featured package comes from Dan Kaiser. Dan has a 4% MLB best bet going today. And guys, that's important to note because Dan has won 9 straight 4% MLB winners. And he's also posted a winning card so far in every day in July to this point. Dan is number 2 in MLB over the last 3 days. And he's number 1 at the ballpark over the last 7 and the last 30 days. And his 4% MLB best bet, which tests his 9-0 run with 4% MLB picks, is Tuesday's featured package. So let's just get right into the Gold Sheet free play, guys. Here, the Gold Sheet, they've been around since the late 1950s. They have a world-class newsletter, and they provide picks on both Wager Talk and at Sports Memo. And they'll also be giving a Gold Sheet free play on each Betting Memo show. So let's just get into the Gold Sheet Tuesday free play. And so the Gold Sheet's MLB prop of the day is on Rays designated hitter Yandy Diaz over 1.5 runs plus hits plus RBI. That's available at -145 at DraftKings on Tuesday morning. And the Gold Sheet goes on to say that Diaz has cleared this mark in 20 of his last 30 games after a red-hot June, where he hit 400 with a 469 on-base percentage. And now he's hitting 309 with a 348 on-base percentage against right-handed pitching this season, which is what we will see against Jack Flaherty. They finished by saying Flaherty has an ERA over 6 since the beginning of June, and Diaz is 3 for 7 with a home run against him in previous meetings. So remember, guys, you can access the free MLB stat sheet under the download section at wt.buzz/TGS, and then come back each morning for epic runs going on right now. But I just quickly have to tell you about the specials that are going on over at Sports Memo. And so the most popular option right now, guys, is called Flex Picks, and here's how that works. So it gives you the ultimate flexibility to access the daily picks you want from the experts that you trust. And so you choose your handicapper, you select the expert whose plays you want for the day, and then you get full access for the day. You get all the selections from your chosen handicapper. You can plan ahead or go day by day, and you can also change your mind anytime. This is really cool. You can actually change your selected expert right up until plays are released. And you can also skip days if you have a 30-day flex pass. You don't need to use it 30 days in a row. It's the most flexible and affordable way to stay ahead with expert betting advice. And then, guys, also $5 Wednesdays throughout the summer. Every capper will release one $5 pick on $5 Wednesday. They do reserve a lot of 4% and 5% picks for those days because they want you guys to take advantage. So yeah, you can get a variety of top plays for $5 from a variety of different cappers on $5 Wednesdays throughout the summer. And then also, guys, every Friday we have 50% off Fridays. Same thing as $5 Wednesdays. Every capper releases one 50% off package. Another great opportunity to take advantage and save at the same time. All right, guys, it's time for the Parsons Best Bet client play. I'm coming off 4 straight Parsons Best Bet winners. I had the Mercury last night. I got down the day before, at least 12 hours before the injuries were announced. I had -11, but Sammy Whitcomb, she stepped in and she filled the void. She exploded for 36 points in that blowout win. I really did feel it would be a next man up mentality for Phoenix. If you guys go over to Sports Memo, you can read my detailed analysis. Again, these are actual client picks that I'm releasing over at Sports Memo. But you guys, you know what? I'm primarily a situational handicapper. Rarely do the players enter into my equation when I'm making picks. I handicap entire teams, not individual players. That's DFS, and that's an entirely different thing. So I base my picks on what I perceive to be great situations. And so those situations can come around from a variety of different circumstances like scheduling, trends, lopsided trends and streaks are also big. I'm always keeping my eyes open for that. I ultimately feel that a player's absence is reflected in the line movement. And so it's a factor that I've learned now for doing this for nearly 25 years now to tune out for the most part. And so I just concentrate on what I feel are the most important factors and the ones that have proven to work for me over the last 2 decades. But guys, for Tuesday, the game that I'm looking at, I'm back on the WNBA hardwood. So let's just get right into the Parsons Best Bet. And so the game I'm looking at, it sees the Las Vegas Aces in New York to take on the Liberty. I really like the way this one sets up to be an offensive affair. Aja Wilson and the Aces, they're 9-9 overall and only 4-5 on the road. Brianna Stewart and the Liberty, they're 12-6 overall, including 7-2 at home. The Aces, they've been trading wins and losses over their last 6 games, and they're going to be looking to avoid that trend here after an 86-68 win at Connecticut last time out. They also play with revenge following a high-scoring 92-78 loss here back on May 17th, the total blasting past the posted number of 169. And I'm expecting a similar pace this time around as well. New York is just 2-5 in its last 7, and it's off a 79-70 loss at home to Seattle as a 5.5-point favorite. Stewart finished with just 8 points, but Sabrina Ionescu had 22. Wilson had 19 points in the win over the Sun for Las Vegas. Right behind Wilson in scoring is Jackie Young with 17.3 points per game. Overall, Las Vegas averages 79.3 points per game, while New York averages 87.6. And so with the home side setting the tempo like I believe it will in an attempt to snap its string of poor play, I anticipate that each side will blast past their seasonal offensive average in this one. That was a lot to get out there, guys, but my Parsons best bet for Tuesday, July 8th is on the over 165.5 in the Aces and the Liberty. For sure, the main purpose of the betting memo is to give you guys as many winning picks as possible. To do that, though, guys, I need you guys to smash the like button, to leave some comments whether you agree or disagree. That really does help out with the algorithm. Also, hit the bell icon every time we go live or post content. You'll get notified and can take advantage. Guys, all of these things are really simple to do. They really do help us out. They allow us to continue to put out this content for you guys. All right, Tuesday's featured capper is red hot. Pro Sports Picks is 14-6 the last 7 days. In fact, guys, they are #1 overall in all sports on the site for 2025, and they have a big 5% MLB pick going today. And that's very significant to note because Pro Sports Picks is on a 4-0 run with all of their 5% MLB picks in 2025, guys. So there you have it. Go check out Pro Sports Picks. They are all over the leaderboards, and they're Tuesday's featured capper. And our featured free play comes from our featured capper. And Pro Sports Picks likes the San Diego Padres at home -129 against the Diamondbacks. Merrill Kelly gets the start for Arizona, and Nick Pivetta going for the Friars. And guys, in a nutshell, Pro Sports Picks says that their model suggests that the value is on the favorite. Nick Pivetta is 3-1 in his last 4 starts for the Padres, while Arizona comes in shaky, just 4-8 in its last 12 games overall. So just to quickly recap, guys, my official Parsons best bet for Tuesday is on the over 165.5 in the Aces and Liberty. The Gold Sheets prop is on Rays designated hitter Yandy Diaz, over 1.5 runs plus hits plus RBI. That's available at -145. And our featured free play from Pro Sports Picks is on the San Diego Padres at home -129 against Arizona. I've never seen the leaderboards this hot, this competitive over at Sports Memo this late in the summer, guys. Let's quickly get caught up on the hottest handicappers right now. So, guys, I've caught fire personally. I'm 6-0 with all of my picks since Friday. I'm up big overall in 2025. I'm working on my 8th winning month out of the last 9, and I'm leading the site right now over the last 30 days in all sports with a 38-25 record. Major League Baseball, we already touched on it, some super hot handicappers right now, but it's Dan Kaiser that leads the MLB board over the last 30 days with a 58-38 record. And I'm red hot, guys, in the WNBA, 5-0 over the last 17 days and 18-5 on the year, hoping to move to 19-5 after tonight's game. The CFL has also been very competitive this year. I was 2-0 last week, and I'm 9-5 overall this season, but it's Rob Vincelletti that leads over the last 30 days with a 10-3 record. And on the pitch, the action continues to heat up as well, but it's currently Ray Monahan that leads the soccer board over the last 30 days. Okay, guys, we've reached the rapid fire picks section of the show. These are just all of the free picks available on the free picks page over at Sports Memo, coming at you rapid fire style. So Abby's Sports Pick says takes the Marlins and Reds under 9. Mark David is on the Seattle Mariners +119 on the road in New York. Tim Michael says take the Mets -129 at Baltimore in interleague action. I personally have an additional free play up on the free picks page on the Giants -145 at home to Philly. Billy Coleman says take the over 8.5 in the Jays and the White Sox. Ricky Tran has the Brewers plus 111 at home to the Dodgers. And finally, guys, Ben Burns says take the Reds minus 118 at home to Miami. And so, guys, now you are caught up with everything going on over at Sports Memo for Tuesday, July 8th, 2025. On tomorrow's show, we'll have another Parsons Best Bet, another Gold Sheet free play, and another featured capper with another featured free play. On your way out, make sure to smash the like button, leave some comments, hit the bell icon. Good luck with the WNBA tonight. See you tomorrow. Take care.